All right, let's get to the main story. So you're asking if there was some Andrew Tate updates.
Yeah.
There has been a lot, actually. But basically, he was arrested and detained for 30 days. They keep trying to appeal it, and the judge is like, no, you're staying. They now have the option to extend it to like 150 days or something.
Of keeping him?
Yeah.
Wow, that's serious.
Him and his brother and his collaborators.
Wow.
And the claims is that the women claim they were being forced by the British brothers. The current arrest, they've seized all of his cars. They're going to sell all of his supercars to pay for the investigation and to go to the victims. How badass is that? Dude, that's the best. They impounded all of his cars and they're selling $4 million worth of assets.
And it all started from the tweet about the cars to Greta.
Very true. That's
crazy.
It's so good.
It's like the greatest story.
He was under investigation for a long time before that, but the timing was...
This whole story, it's like amazing.
Yeah, so we found out there's been like an ongoing, high-level, deep investigation for 9 months, including like the Romanian FBI, anti-terror unit. Serious shit. I think what happened with him is that he was paying off like people and local police, but he flew too close to the sun, as they say, and attracted fish that were way too big for him to handle. And so the FBI, basically of Romania, set up this really elaborate investigation, including wiretapping. They have wiretaps of him saying crazy shit. Yeah, so he is mega fucked. And people keep saying, is he going to go? I think he's going to go to jail for like 15 years. Like, he is done. He's like cooked. Let's see. They seized his cars, his watches, just straight cash he had. They just took all of his shit.
Damn.
It is the Matrix, bro.
The Matrix got your ass.
him.
So we're getting some justice in 2023.
I think he's going down hard. They say the authorities in Romania said the police served search warrants at 5 homes and took 4 suspects into custody, including the 2 brothers. This is crazy. This girl recorded this conversation of him, and she went to the UK police and said, hey, this guy's R-worded me. You need to do something. Here's the evidence of him. And they didn't do shit. Hassan actually, when I was on his stream, told me something really interesting, that the UK has like a really systematic problem with prosecuting sexual crimes. Like, they were like not believing women, not following up. And statistically, the amount of cases that they were trying versus the amount reported was like insanely low.
Wow.
So it's a recent development now where the UK is trying to get that number up and get more, because it was like a big scandal. So this happened during that big scandal where they were not like going after sexual predators. And listen, I mean, this is a trigger warning, but here's the audio that she recorded and sent to the police. Vice News got this from the girl and published it. So again, trigger warning. It's a minute long.
It's an audio message that he texted her.
It's just audio, yeah. Oh, it's audio messages he sent her. So here it is. Audio notes.
Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
I'll answer it. Yeah, question for you. Yes. All right, I'm not going to pause. I'll just let you go.
Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. I fucking loved how much you hated it. Turned me on.
Oh my God.
Why am I like that? Why? I am one of the most dangerous men on this planet. Sometimes you forget exactly how lucky you were to get fucked by me. Would you rather me pin you down and make you do things you didn't like, or would you rather fuck? You didn't like that I was thinking I can do whatever I want to you. That's what it is. I'm the smartest person on this fucking planet. Are you seriously so offended I strangled you a little bit? You didn't fucking pass out. Chill the fuck out. Jesus Christ. I thought you were cool. What's wrong with you?
Wow.
Yeah, so this is a voice note that was in possession of the UK police. They were doing an investigation, we found out. One of the things we found out is he was kicked off Big Brother mysteriously. I don't know if you heard this, but the news, so Vice has been doing really good reporting on this. They found out the reason he was removed from Big Brother is because he was under investigation by the police for R-word. And when they found that out, they said, you got to get off the show.
Jesus.
So this guy has a long-standing history of doing this kind of stuff. And so there's one, that was one thing that broke. A Vice report said that the WhatsApp messages and voice notes from this girl says he R-worded her in 2013. She said the police told her they believe her account, but authorities declined to prosecute. So this is the message he sent, as Vice reported. And again, trigger warning, guys. Just give me like a minute here. But these, again, just to show you, he says, I love R-wording you and watching you let me while still debating if it's a good idea or not. Monsters are monsters. When you're under my control, I do whatever I please. You were my whore when I had my hands on you.
Wow.
Okay? You know, I know that Tate's fans are going to be like, she's lying. And she liked it. Like that video of him. They're like, oh, yeah, she liked it. It was consensual. It's like, if she has these messages and she says she was R-worded, she was. Like, there's no fucking room for debate.
People always ask for proof, and usually these are the kind of things you can't prove unless you're in the room. But this is as close as you can to actually having evidence.
The smartest man in the world just loves putting his own crimes in writing.
Yeah.
Like, that is his favorite thing to do, is let me record myself detailing all of my
Well, wait. If you think that's smart, wait till you see the next shit. This next stuff isn't trigger warning, but...
yeah, it's okay. But I just want to say, his fans think those voice notes aren't real, by the way. They're arguing that that's not him in those voice memos.
Oh, okay.
I think the reason why... Because when I listened to it, I had that thought too.
Yeah.
It's because they're tight little voice notes and they edit them together. So it sounds a little artificial, but it's definitely him, guys. Come on. Don't be fucking morons. So he was caught on wiretap admitting to money laundering and other crimes. Who was transcribed by a Romanian news website called Digi24. It reads, Tate, you're not stupid, and you can probably guess how I make so much money. I have to hide what I'm really doing. The victim said, webcam? Tate responded, for a long time I did this with a team of girls working on video chat. The company was fake, but this is how I laundered my dirty money. Some of the girls who worked for me, I used them to do other things, to move money or illegal things, documents, etc. I will never do that with you. You're different, baby.
Yeah.
And then I had never seen these videos, and I don't know where. Wait, I don't want this lawyer talking about it. I want the videos.
I couldn't find the original videos.
So is this just him watching it?
Yeah, and he gives a little bit of commentary. His commentary is good though, so I mean, it's not.
So
the worst
this
source.
video that came out, I don't know where it came from, but it's so fucking crazy. This must have been like
part of
Hustler University.
From what I understood, it was the predecessor to Hustler University, but it was a similar scam that he was running where he was educating people about basically how to run a pimp organization.
Dude, listen to this. This is the advice he's giving to men, and y'all really wondering if he's... Just listen. It's mind-blowing.
Tax is also another important element for controlling your woman. You're not going to pay anybody tax because you're getting paid in Bitcoin. So you don't need to pay tax to anybody.
That's not
Lie.
That's not real.
That's not real. Oh my God, our guy.
Yeah, that's for sure not real.
Is that what guys are saying? That he's like helped them so much and so inspiring?
I get crushed when that's tax person. He's like, yo, Andrew says I don't have to pay taxes if I get paid in Bitcoin.
Because like you hear so much about guys saying, I look up to him. He helped me so much.
50-50.
That's not even the craziest part.
That you're paying the tax. Because girls are lazy. Girls are stupid, and girls don't understand how taxes work. So the girls
he says as he's explaining.
Like,
sounds like you're not understanding.
Oh my God, it's so
Girls
good.
don't understand the nuances
of not paying taxes.
Yeah.
Oh,
hello,
God.
Bitcoin. Although there was a time like when Bitcoin wasn't audited, but it wasn't that long. I think I don't know.
The thing is Bitcoin. It's hard to track, and so it's much easier.
Well, when
to
you take
avoid
it out into your bank, then they fucking know.
Exactly, and it's not that it's legal or that you don't get taxed on Bitcoin. It's that you can theoretically hide it a lot easier than you could.
But you can't use it without being taxed.
Exactly.
I mean,
without
you're
doing
still
all. Yeah.
not supposed to do that.
Yes, exactly.
The fact that you can easier.
Yes.
You know.
Well, there's laws about it now, so
I guess now he's just having a big joke out of it.
I mean, I mean, at least in America, I'm not sure what the legal system is in Romania or UK or wherever the fuck he was when he was doing this. But again, it gets way crazier.
Hey, yeah, we've made this much money, but I'm going to pay the tax to make sure we don't get in trouble. She'll sit there and go, okay, okay. Now that allows you to do two things. One, it's another control element.
See how that control is a recurring theme over and over and over again?
I work with him, my tax is not a problem. If I do it alone, I have to deal with taxes. Taxes are complicated. It's a control element.
And he doesn't have respect for these women at all because he thinks they're stupid.
It allows you to pay her a smaller percentage. So I used to pay my girls 30%. So for every $10,000 they made, I'd give them 3, and I'd keep 7. They thought they were on 50%. And I said that the disparity is because of taxes. So you're on 50%, and we had to pay the tax first, and then it's 50-50.
This man is literally recording himself. He's doing fraud.
Yeah.
To like tax fraud and normal fraud, like two layers of fraud happening here.
Scamming people, and that's your technique for self-improvement.
Just watch this. Okay, like, guys, this man filmed himself doing this, and he's the smart. What the fuck?
Smartest man alive.
He's helping young men, Ethan. He's so inspiring.
Wage theft, bro.
Self-help.
Yeah.
Is this mind-bending shit? And what I can't get over is like how this video is so underground, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know how it unearthed all of a sudden, but man, that's a good
I'm
one.
sure the police got it.
Oh yeah.
Let's think of how to dig ourselves out of this fraud.
I don't know, JRL. This one's tough. It's on video.
If they say, why is it 50-50? Because I'm the one on camera. You say, because I'm the one typing. I'm the one with the property you're working in. I'm the one paying the bills, the electricity. I'm the one who's, and the electricity and every other maintenance cost of this property. I'm the one who bought the equipment.
What was that?
You know what? There was
I'm the one getting plowed.
He just mentioned something, and this was a detail that because I watched most of this video, and he talks about how he doesn't do this anymore, but when he was starting his business, he was having these cam girls perform or whatever, and then they would chat with guys as well. And he kept saying, I don't actually have the girls do that. I was doing that.
He did?
Yes. And so this dude...
He's doing phone sex with dudes.
No.
Yeah. Well, not phone sex, but that's like cyber sex.
Like chatting.
He was cyber sexing with dudes until he got successful enough that he says then he hired people and they took over doing that. But he very casually was just like talking about how he was
this super alpha dude. Like, hey baby, what are you wearing?
Yeah,
suck a little bit of dick.
I just thought that was.
That's why his conversations with Ed and Ross are going so well.
So authentic.
Yeah, right.
He's got a lot of experience.
Yeah, Aiden's just another paying client.
Exactly.
This shit's crazy, dude. So this is nuts, right? I mean, this is really something.
This is mind blowing. I already knew, the guy was a piece of shit, like scum to the scummiest level, but this is just...
When you're talking about like crime.
It's so in your face. He's just saying it all.
It's awesome, dude. Yeah. It's awesome. It's so good.
You're working in. I'm the one paying the bills, the electricity. I'm the one who's... and the electricity and every other maintenance cost of this property. I'm the one who bought the equipment. I'm the one who knows what he's doing. I'm the one with the knowledge. I'm the da-da-da-da-da-da. Shut the fuck up. Go online. And they should be pretty happy with that if they respect you as a person overall. So really you're paying 30. You tell them you're paying 50. The difference is in the tax. That's where the disparity lies. Taxes.
Disparity.
If they don't believe you or they want to get fresh or whatever, print out some tax forms. I used to do this all the time. I used to print out some random...
What's crazy,
It's like just lie. Whatever it is that you need, just lie about it.
Thank you. He's a real psychopath. This is like really psychopathic behavior.
Yeah.
What's crazy is he's going to give them 15% only. Because or is it 30? 30%. But then on that 30%, they're still going to owe taxes.
Of course. Right.
So they're going to get a fat tax bill.
No transparency. The number is whatever he wants it to be.
Yeah, because they're not in control of any of it.
And then now he goes, oh yeah, and I faked the documents to fool them.
Fake tax forms.
If they need receipts, you fake it.
There's another big crime right there. Oops.
Smartest man in the world right here.
Wow.
Knowledge, I'm the da-da-da-da-da-da. Shut the fuck up. Go online. And they should be pretty happy with that if they respect you as a person overall. So really you're paying 30. You tell them you're paying 50. The difference is in the tax. That's where the disparity lies. Taxes. If they don't believe you or they want to get fresh or whatever, print out some tax forms. I used to do this all the time. I used to
Dude, you're filming this and putting it online. Fake, fraudulently fake tax forms. Are you?
I used to do it all the time in my Bugatti.
I do it all the time, regularly. Holy shit! What an idiot!
And the thing is that this on its own probably, almost definitely wouldn't have been enough to get him because you could just say he was bullshitting or whatever.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like him saying this alone isn't enough to charge him. But they, with all of the documentation that they have got on him and everything, and wiretapping and hearing him talk about this in private, then something like this becomes corroborating evidence for all of the things.
Well,
and all of a sudden it's like, well, no, you're not lying. You're detailing your criminal empire right now.
Well, also, these are easy to follow up, especially if they have his victims. They can trace all this shit back. Right. Check the taxes and all this shit. And I think he's going to get nailed for this one, for wire fraud, for money laundering.
Right.
It's not even just human trafficking at this point.
Wow.
Somebody said motherfucker thought he was in a deposition.
That's so true.
That's so
it looks
funny.
like a Depo video. Dude, you're not under oath.
Oh my God.
You put this shit out for...
Deposition Academy.
Holy shit, dude. It's like you didn't make the plea deal yet, bro. You don't have to be that honest.
Doing good.
Yeah, somebody said if Trisha thought 5% was bad.
It was 20%.
Dude, imagine if Andrew Tate was their partner.
All right.
Tax forms say, yeah, sign here, sign this. What is it? It's for the tax. You want to pay the tax or not? Oh, okay. And they just sign away. They don't know what they're fucking signing. Let's throw them away afterwards. But they think something's happening. Something real's happening. Nothing's happening besides me getting rich, bitch.
Nothing's happening.
Wow.
This is crazy.
He's so dumb.
Nothing's happening, but I'm getting rich, bitch.
Every week.
Anyway, so tax is another important element to keep control of the girl. You have to fuck the girls. You cannot do a business relationship with a female, and I'll tell you why. Women have sex with somebody. If they're not fucking you, they're fucking somebody else. Now, a woman's always going to be the most loyal to the guy she's fucking, as opposed to anyone else for any other reason. If you have a girl work for you and you say, look,
gonna have brain damage.
This farmer's gonna make money. Here's your cut. Here's my cut. We're gonna work together. Blah 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 blah. Here's a fucking. I've had dudes. I've known loads of guys who've like tried to do a contract with a girl.
Anyway, whatever. He goes on. Yeah. It's all bad. But then now he goes on to detail exactly how he human traffics people. He actually put this shit on camera. So we got the fraud, but now here's the really good stuff, quote unquote good stuff.
I want to do that. So, okay, I know you don't want to do that, but listen, come, let's have a meeting. Let's just talk about it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Fine. But let me explain it to you properly. In fact, I'll bring one of the girls who works for me. Your bottom bitch, the new girl, you go out for fucking a nice dinner. Your bottom bitch is the one who does the selling. You don't do the selling. The girl has to hear it from a girl. And this is where your bottom bitch has to be trained. That's why I said it's so important to have a good first girl.
Remember Ghislaine Maxwell? That was the girl that recruited for Jeffrey Epstein. Almost identical to what he's talking about here.
That's what I keep saying. He's Jeffrey Epstein Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks he invented pimping, by the way.
Into context, you have the way he structured his business. One of the ways that he's lured the girls is by having another girl there, identical to what Epstein was doing. Now, and this is the danger when you have so much stuff that's out there that's reckless, right? Let's see what he has to say about the Romanian court system and their jails.
The Romanian court, so there's some, oh no, not a court in Romania. Dude, they're corruption free, as we all know. They put me in jail, I'm gonna walk in there with a pile of money like this.
I'm gonna walk in there
How'd
with
that
a
work
pile
for
of
you?
money like this. Did he walk in there with a pile of money?
Actually, funny, he went in there and they went and took his money and kept his ass there.
Right, didn't work out quite the way he envisioned.
He's now in a jail in Romania.
This video is actually,
He is now.
by the way, hats off to CLR Bruce Rivers. This is actually, he has all the receipts.
Yeah.
This man came prepared.
A lot of,
Go off, Bruce.
I wasn't familiar with him.
He has shit I've never seen.
He's funny as fuck.
How
did he do this?
I wasn't familiar with him until I saw this video. I just stumbled upon this. It was just on my front page of YouTube. I don't know.
Oh, he's a big channel actually. 700,
Yeah,
almost
and
800,000.
I was about to say a
Oh.
lot of people in our chat seem familiar with him and say they're fans of his. So
I like
Yeah, he
he's
watched these rap videos. So funny.
Wait, he raps?
no,
He reviews rap videos with like guns in it.
Oh,
and
they
says if it would
incriminating
be a
themselves?
crime. Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's funny.
Going to be subject to the courts in Romania. He just, on this video, I'm sure the prosecutors have this because I have it. If I have it, they have it.
Yeah.
Flouting, taunting, showing complete and utter disregard for the Romanian court system, which he's now going to be facing. Now, if you recall, the statement from his own lawyer said, Mr. Tate has nothing but the utmost respect for the court system. Well, that's not what it says here.
he calls it.
So effectively, what a webcam company is mining Bitcoin. But instead of mining Bitcoin the traditional way with huge electricity expenses and massively expensive equipment and space and cooling and all that bullshit, you mine Bitcoin with some pussy and titties.
You mine Bitcoin with pussy and titties. That's what he just said. Did I take that out of context? I don't think I did.
Dude, he's awesome.
Go off,
Yeah,
Bruce.
Bruce is king, dude.
Is not to bash Andrew Tate, although I'm not a fan, and I don't care to even pretend that I'm a fan. But it's an interesting case. It's an interesting case because it has international intrigue, but you also have, from his own words, the control aspect. How important it is to control these women. I think the government, with this video, with just this one video alone,
Seriously.
has an excellent foundation for the sex trafficking charge.
Whoa.
But more than that, they also have
Other
probably
stuff.
a tax beef that they could levy against him
Yeah.
once they start diving into his books.
Oh, dude.
Analyzing this, I really don't want you to think I'm taking anything out of context, because I'm not. But let's see, in his own words, how he's recruited, lured, or retained these girls.
Then you start
You see, he's cooked. He's
Yeah.
like fucking done.
Yeah, when the news first happened, in my mind, it was just like, people like him, nothing bad ever happens to them or whatever. But
Right.
when you really break it down and you factor in the whole fact that he so publicly was like, yeah, I'm just going to pay off the police. They're corrupt. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He really fucking cornered himself with that because, I mean, even if they were corrupt and that was an option before, now it's not because he specifically said that. And so they're going to intentionally double down on going after him to prove that, they're on the up and up. So
There's only one man who could get him out of this.
Oh, I know who it is.
Let's go.
Let's go. P&P.
Is he? Do you have authority in Romania credentials?
Yeah.
Wild shit, yo. And again, this whole video is actually worth a good watch
Yeah.
because, yeah, he's fucked. So I mean, that's good.
says
That's
it all
great.
right there.
Yeah, I
There
think
you go.
that's awesome. I mean, I'm just really happy about this, to be honest. Oh yeah, and his peeps, they go, oh, so you're happy that there's victims. I was hoping he was innocent, which means there's no victims.
What?
I swear to God, that's
such a
Somebody
fucking
said
twisted
that?
ass logic.
No, a lot. That's like a popular argument. They go, oh, so let me get
Are
this
you
straight.
kidding
You're
me?
you're hoping that there's victims by saying that you want him to go to jail.
Oh my God.
Swear to God, people have been saying
Wow.
that. Swear. You'll see it out there. You'll see it.